Ooh, we got some people here already, huh? Nice, nice, nice. You missed nothing. I just got back here. I forgot bags and boards. So let's see here. What's up? What's up, Dan and Tomas and Cody? How's it going? So I don't know if anybody saw, but this weekend, hey Todd, this weekend we were able to give away, courtesy of McFarlane, we were able to give away the Ozzy Osbourne comic that was patient number 9, by the way. And it was autographed by Todd McFarlane and Ozzy Osbourne. And we were able to give away those at each store. And what we had to do was like a clue search. So basically, we had a clue on the front door, and that clue would need to lead to the next clue, and so on and so forth. And I think Inver Grove Heights was found Friday night, and then ours was found Saturday evening. Clearly, I'm a master with clues. Ours lasted longer. But welcome to this holiday special of comics with Nerdin' Out. Hopefully, everybody's having an amazing start to their week before, well, if you're in the Midwest, the snow's going to hit, right? From my understanding. But we got some good books this evening. We got the third issue of Saturday Morning Adventures TMNT. We've got the second issue of the Lost Hunt Spider-Man. We've got the first and key Mary Jane and Black Cat #1, uh, issue 11 of Berserker. We've got the brand new Witcher comic, a couple Spawn comics this week, Aliens #4, and some other goodies. So we're just getting the ratio variants all done up because there's a lot of Berserker ratio variants, so we're just getting those there quick. We could start with comics this evening and then go to ratio variants, but we can also give it another minute to see if anybody else jumps on. So Dan, no, because I don't even know if you can cancel them. If you already order them, they'd already be in process. Uh, Either I already gave them to you, so they're already in your bag, and I can go get your bag to let you know what you got in this week. And that's probably what I did. So I'll just go grab your bag really quick, um, and see what you got. Okay. What? I see what he's saying. Dan, you didn't come pick your books up already, did you? Or wait, do you remember what books you had? Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Hi, Reb and Michael. I just want to see if I have the right person or not. Do you remember what books? Did you have 3 books, and do you remember what they were? Okay, sounds good. I'll wait for you to do that just because I want to make sure before we start the sale I give you accurate information. And we're still waiting on the ratio variance. Ooh, we did get DC books in for next week already. And the final installment of Nice House on the Lake comes out next week. And then I can't remember. I think it's the final installment of DC vs. Vampires. And the cover for the cardstock is gorgeous. Awesome. Thanks. I believe this is right. Okay, so you know what's funny is the Return of Oz one we got in, and I couldn't find a name for it. So I'm gonna go back in and I'll try to find it. And then I think we had a second I Hate Fairyland, but it was I Hate, not the F. So I would say if you want to get books this route, that's fine, and then we'll get it figured out, okay? But let's get started with the first ratio variant of the night, which is going to be Berserker issue number 11. This is going to be the 1 in 10 variant. So this one here is $10. The 1 in 10 variant of Berserker number 11. And I must admit, there are some beautiful Berserker books this week, by the way. So Berserker number 11. This is the 1 in 10 ratio. So none of the covers look like this except for the ratios. The other covers look like these two, by the way. So this is a totally different cover than the normals. So 1 in 10 Berserker, $10 a piece. We have several. We also have, all right, Tomas, I'll get you a good one here. We also have the 1 in 25 right there. I'm sorry, this is the 1 in 50. That's a 1 in 50 ratio variant. All right, Tomas, I got you. So 1 in 50, Berserker number 11. Those are 30 a piece if you can't see it. So 30 on the 1 in 50. We also have a 1 in 75 for 60. So 1 in 75 Berserker for $60. Ah. And then we have the big Mama Jamma, which is the 1 in 100 for 80. So you can get your hands on the 1 in 100 Berserker number 11 for $80. Oh man, this is that a stylus? Damn. I didn't even know that was there. All right, Berserker 11, 1 in 100 for 80, 1 in 75 for 60, 1 in 50 for 30, and the 1 in 10s for 10 right there. All right, moving forward, let's get into this week's books. And we're going to kick it off with a new number 1 and a key of the week. This is the key of the week by Gotham City Comics. It is The Dark Web, Mary Jane, and Black Cat. This is a 5-issue limited series with a Dark Web tie-in. And it's the debut of Mary Jane Powers. Whoops, meant to do that instead. A, C, and D. You got it, sir. A, B, C, as easy as A, C, D. So normal for you, Chris Lee. I got you. A, Reb, you got it. Her power must be being able to play slots. You see that? Or maybe you can't. Sorry, they're $4.99, Dan. $4.99. Maybe you can't make that out. Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. She's not a winner. All right, Reb, gotcha. Where? Interesting. All right, so I've got Tomas for ACD, Reb, and also Chris Lee for A. A. All right. We will move on from these. All right. Hey, Kyra. Yeah, a B. That was the peach momoko, right? Because I pulled them off there already. Sorry. Yep. Okay. No. Is this the one you wanted? Because that's not B. That's C. So I just want to make sure. Did I have reverse? That's D. But I guess it was probably B on the table. Yep. Okay. My bad. You got it. I got you. All right. Let me grab the next book. This next book is The Key of the Week by Jim Comics. And we've got Alien issue number 4 for $3.99. And I've got 3 different covers. All 3 of these covers are really nice looking covers. Even though at this point it looks like Halo is interacting with Alien. However, it's not. Love the old school cover here by Lee. So Alien number 4, $3.99. Yes, sir. No one for Alien? Let's do it. Okay. All right, after Alien, the next book. I was pretty stoked about this, but I guess we'll see, right? So this is Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, The Beginning. Now, this is based on the animated Netflix series released in 2021. It's $4.99 either copy. I do only have one of this cover, and I have multiple of this cover. So Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, The Beginning. And the cool thing is, so this cover is actually by the person who does Sweet Paprika. Fun little fact there. So great news. This isn't based off the series that was just done that got canceled. This is actually based on the animated series. All right, final call on Resident Evil. All right, and after Resident Evil, we've got Batman Urban Legends issue number 22. Now, in this issue, we have the first appearance of the director, a villain who films crime scenes. So, a villain who films crime scenes, the director, this is their first appearance. It is $7.99 a copy. Very limited supply on these. A and C for Tomas. You got it. Oof. Oof. He's barely fitting a bag and board. Be gentle if you read one. Yeah, I love this cover right there. It looks like a high school yearbook, the way people circle stuff and write on it. It's funny. Oh, come on. All right. Final call on Batman Urban Legends. And that's going to bring us into issue number 50 of Catwoman. Here is honestly one of the absolute best covers of the week, by the way. Now, in this issue, we're going to get the first appearance of Dario Tommaso as Tomcat. Some absolute beautiful covers here. A and B. I like it. Ah. Stay. You know what this live sale is teaching me is that y'all need to go outside of your realm and read some different books. That's what it's teaching me. All right, last call on. I found my pen. Last call on Catwoman issue number 50. Absolute gorgeous cover. Another gorgeous cover. You're only laughing because it's true, Michael. All right, what's on the next one? Hey, this is like, we've done 5 books now. So everybody needs to stay tuned for the back issue sale, which will be the first Friday of the year, because we just took in a crazy awesome collection of Hulks. And I'm saying Hulks because it's the first couple. Issue number 2 and 1 are already gone. They've already sold. But I still have 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the first ever Hulks. And then a bunch of really old Fantastic Fours. And some of them are in rougher shape, which means you can get them for a great price compared to what they actually go for. So that's a simple plug to get ready for the first of the year. Some awesome, awesome books. All right, here we go. Next up, we've got Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. This is the event final in this one, and it is the first cameo appearance of 3 unidentified characters. So 3 unidentified characters in this one. And I've got, let me see if I can, I've got multiple covers in this book. So clearly these two kind of go together, right? And then we've got that, and then that beautiful cover also. Now, each one of these books are $6.99, except for this one that is $5.99. All right, Chris, so you would like the Dawn of the DCU there. And remember, first cameo appearance of 3 unidentified characters. So usually what this tells me is basically there's your cameo, and then several books from now and probably different storylines, you're going to get the first appearances of them, which will all lead back to this book being the big one. Dun, 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 dun. A for Tomas. All right, they're gone. A is gone now. Sometimes you just got to collect for the anticipation, you know? Don Batman cover. That one right there. Oh, I grabbed the Superman on accident. Well, shit, Dave. That's the only one we got. Congratulations. This is getting embarrassing. I find one pen and then I lose my other one. There it is. All right. All right, so final call here on the Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop. Right. Let's get some. Here we go. I only have one cover and one cover only. It is $3.99. It is the Dark Web Miss Marvel. This is a 2-issue limited series with a tie-in to the Dark Web. So only 2 issues. So if you don't like storylines going on forever, this is the series for you because there's only two. $3.99. Look at that guy. What a cutie. It's like Gollum with wing arms. All right, I got you, Kyra. Chris. Reb. Boop, boop. You got Gremlins 2 on in the background if y'all can't hear that. And it's just, I'm listening to the brain right now talk, and it's hilarious. Uh, all right, final call here on Miss Marvel Dark Web. And that will bring us to the next, which is our first annual of the evening. And it is the X-Men. There's the Peach Momoko cover. These are $4.99 a piece. And we've got 3 different covers available. X-Men Annual number 1 for $4.99. Bam, you got it? Some of the coloring in these books just get me. I just think it's so on. Like, this is beautiful. The coloring in this book is awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these books, it's just the coloring and the covers that get me. So, I'm claiming one of these even because that's just an absolutely gorgeous cover. And then Chris wants the A cover. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. All right, we're gonna go final call on the X-Men Annual for $4.99. And that is going to get us to, I only have one of each of these covers. That gets us to Batman vs. Robin issue number 4. The Lazarus volcano erupts and kicks off the Lazarus Planet event. So in the next couple months, you are going to see a lot of books for the Lazarus Planet. And this is the book that kicks it all off with the introduction to the Lazarus volcano. So $5.99 for your normal cover, $6.99 for that beautiful cardstock variant there. Dave, I did get you that cover. Looks like schools are canceled for Thursday already. All right. And then after Batman vs. Robin, we do have Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The ongoing series, issue 119 for $2.99. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. Uno left. Bum, 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 bum. Next up, we've got issue 6 of 6 in the limited run of DC vs. Vampires All Out War. $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for that cardstock variant. Oh, got you. You thought it was Batman versus Scooby Doo? Is that what you thought you had? Gotcha, Chris. I know. I feel like there's so many of them. This All Out War, I haven't been able to keep up with, only because it's hard to do all these. But dang it! Where are you? Oh yes. All right, I just want to give you guys a sneak peek at next week's DC vs. Vampires cardstock variant. Look at that beautiful cover. One of the Wonder Twins. Such a gorgeous cover. All right. And then up next, you can't claim that yet. I guess you could. You just couldn't pick it up till next week. But no, not going to happen. All right, here we go. Here is another new one. Kyra, if you're on and you want to give us the synopsis, that'd be great because I totally forgot what this is about. But it is a brand new book, and it is called The Unwanted. I can't remember if these are kids that are left behind. But here you go. The Unwanted issue 1 for $4.99. Oh no! Well, here, let me see if I can find it actually. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. So in this book, it is a group of teens are abducted and brought to a secluded tropical island with no explanation, no supplies, and no way off. Left to their own devices and forced to find a way to survive. They soon discover they aren't alone and their fellow inhabitants are hostile. Things become more complicated when boxes begin to appear on the beach near where camp with weapons and supplies of unknown origin inside. Part Lord of the Flies, part Hunger Games in this story of survival where you can't trust anyone. Ooh, that actually sounds like a really good story. I might have to give this a read. All right, final call on The Unwanted. All right. After that, we've got issue 15 of Gunslinger Spawn. $2.99 for either cover. Tomas is grabbing both. Final call on Gunslinger Spawn, issue 15 for $2.99. All right, next up, we've got issue number 1 of The Witcher, The Ballad of Two Wolves. Now, this is a 4-issue series. Each cover is just $3.99. The Witcher, The Ballad of Two Wolves. I got these mixed up. It goes like that. Where's Yaskir? Dan's going with copy C. All right. And after The Witcher, we've got issue number 3 of Junkyard Joe. Now, Junkyard Joe is a character from Geiger that got his own series. Each book is just $3.99. Junkyard Joe number 3. A for Reb. All right. And after Junkyard Joe, we've got issue number 2 of the Gold Goblin. $3.99 on either cover of the Gold Goblin issue number 2. Tomas is getting one of each. Chris Lee for cover A. Reb for an A. All right, final call on the Gold Goblin. All right, and then that brings us to almost the last issue of Berserker. This is issue 11. It's $3.99 for your normal covers, $4.99 for your foil cover. Jesse, I got you on that Gold Goblin. Both of the foils, absolutely. So this is actually a really cool stat. All right, and I want to thank everybody that does a pull list with us. Currently on order, as of right now, we have 1,200 comics. That's a pretty cool stat because we've only been really going hard on pull lists here for about a year now. So 1,200 comics currently on order with our pull lists. I'm sure there's some companies that have 12,000, but still, cool for us little guys. All right, so we had Tomas for both, Jesse for the foil B. All right, and then we will move on from Berserker number 11. And that brings us to issue number 3 of Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats. Funny little cover right there. See the tiny little bat helicopter and the tiny little bat girl jumping out. $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for your, I don't know what style of cover you'd call this, but it's cool. Harley Quinn, The animated series Legion of Bats. A. Ooh, that's our last A. Chris, I only have B left. I'm sorry. I just have that cover left. If you would like it. Bam, 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 bam. Civilization. All right, you got it, sir. Oh, I just noticed Bane is in the bottom of that cover, too. It's pretty funny. All right, up next, we've got issue 3 of TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures. Some really cool covers here. This is one of the series right here that I haven't even read. I've just been collecting because it reminds me of the old school cartoon Turtles. A for Tomas. Chris for an A. All right, final call on TMNT. I know, isn't it? I really like this one too, just because it has most of the characters in it. And that's going to bring us to issue number 4 of Titans United Blood Pack 4. And I've got. How are these mixed up again? All right, I've got 3 different covers for this. $3.99 for your normal cover, $4.99 for your cardstock variants. Another great looking cover right there. Normal cover for you, Chris. You got it? All right. Final call on the Titans United Blood Pack. All right. And next we get to issue number 13 of Scorched by Todd McFarlane. Again, $2.99 for these ones. Just $2.99 still. Tomas getting both. All right. We'll move on from Scorched. And that'll move us to not the last book, but the one prior to issue number 5 of Deceased War of the Undead Gods. And we have the beautiful acetate cover there. So, cover number 1, I only have one of. It's $3.99. Each of these, which I dig both of them, they're $4.99 a piece. $4.99 for either of those. A for Chris. No, Jeff. Actually, there was no Star Wars this week. Believe it or not, no Star Wars this week. Chris the All right, so Deceased, War of Undead Gods, number 5. And then that will bring us to the last book on the table, which is issue number 2 of Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt. $3.99 for either cover. I do only have one of that one there, which is a beautiful homage to the Web of Spider-Man. And then you have Spider-Man's head on a mount. So issue number 3, $3.99 each, or either. Only one of those. All right. None of those. I think he does, Reb, but if he doesn't, I will get you one here after the sale, okay? All right, so let's do this. Were there any books from last week that people may have missed out on that you'd like me to go check? Ooh, look at this. We set up so I cleaned everything up back here and we set up a podcast area for back here. Nerd Out Nation is coming back the beginning of the year. And not only is it coming back, no, we're watching Gremlins too. Not only is it coming back, but we're allowing others that either want to start a podcast, a nerdy podcast, or are currently doing one. You now have a warm, safe place to come do them. The only nights that are taken so far are Tuesday nights, as David and I will be doing recaps Tuesdays of what comes in the store for toys and comics. And then we have another group that's going to be doing a wrestling podcast on our channel. And they are just getting through the motions of what night they'll be doing it to. Sweetie number 2. Let's take a look. Not tonight. We're going to start the first week in January, I decided. Okay. Yeah. Just because with it being so off lately. Yeah. Sweetie number 3 David, do you know if we have a Sweetie number 2 in the boxes? I feel like we should. We should have had some of those, right?
Quite possibly, yes.
Here are all the books. We do still have some Batman Spawn available, too. The Invincible Iron Man number 1. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not going to try to entice you right now, but here's just a sample of some of the comics that we got in on that collection. And I will be doing the first Friday. There's another one. And another one. And some of these. And that one. And that one. So wait till that sale because there's a lot of good books. We have number 1?
I don't think we ever got number 2.
Chris, I can order you a number 2. I can order a number 2. I also noticed that we didn't get in what is it? Issue number 4 of Stuff of Nightmares. There was one on the pull list and that was it.
Huh.
So I got to go back and order those too because I really need them. Show the Miss Marvel. Where was the Miss Marvel? Over here somewhere? Right here? That one? That's a beautiful book, actually. You'll take number 3? Okay. I got you for a number 3. Oh, actually, what cover do you want? Which cover do you prefer? So, Mike, the only ratio variants we had this week were actually for Berserker. But if you are interested in any of those, I'd be happy to show you those. But yeah, it was the only one that we got. Okay, so that would be this one, Chris. You know what we have in back? The one touches for current. I know it for a fact. I can grab them here too.
Okay.
All right, so I got that one book for you, Chris. And then, Mike, if you do want to see those Berserker ratio variants, I can show you. What else? But, Mike, like I said, stay tuned to the first Friday in January. I've got some pretty impressive older books that'll be on there. Some are in store now, but not all. All right, so this is what we'll do. I'm going to do the ratio variant giveaway now. Okay, so you got to pick a category. The category is 1, 2, or 3 without knowing what you're getting into. Second off, we will get invoices off tonight so that we can get everything out. And then if paid, we'll get those shipped out by Christmas. Unfortunately, there's no Spider-Mans. It's really old Fantastic Fours, Incredible Hulks, even just Hulk. Tales to Astonish, some of those. Okay. Come on now. Okay. Let's see what I can dig out. It's been a really, really messed up week. I should be out front. What in God's name? Come on now. What's that one? Ooh. Yes, let's get some. All right. All right. So that, what number is this? Number 1? Yep, number 1. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Competitive advantage, okay? If you purchased on the live sale this evening, you will get an extra spot in whatever category you're going in. Congratulations. All right, let's do this. So Chris Lee is going in category 3. Okay. We are going to start with category 1, however. So the first one to go into that will be Reb. Reb did purchase books this evening. So Reb's going to get 2 spots. Second is Kyra. Kyra purchased this evening. So Kyra will get 2 spots. Jesse, there's no number 7. It's 1, 2, or 3. Dan also purchased this evening. So Dan gets 2 spots. Jeff, it's just 1 through 3. Jesse's going 2. Jesse's like, I don't like my odds in this one. All right, Jeff, you want to pick another number 1 through 3? Hey, how you doing?
I called about an hour ago about a guitar hero game.
You might have talked to David, who's up at the front desk.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we can't take 1, 2, and 3. You could take 1, 2, or 3. But we're about to get number 1 started. So if you're not in, you can't win. Here we go. So Reb for 2 spots, Kyra for 2 spots, Dan for 2 spots. Last person standing gets the ratio variant of issue number 1 of Gargoyles. Here we go, and good luck. Oops. All right, Dan, not a winner tonight, but you still get 1 shot at it. Hopefully you don't blow it right here. Come on, what's the chances? It's just not your night, Dan. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go. Kyra and Reb are still in it. Kyra now is down to 1. Here we go. Dang, come on. Reb survived the whole thing and takes another book home. Doesn't matter. It's going to be Reb either way. So congratulations, Reb. You got the Gargoyles. All right. Next up. Group 2. Let's see who we got in that one. All right, so we got Mike Seberg for 1 spot. Todd for 1 spot. Jesse for 1 spot. And Thomas. For a spot. All right, here we go. Each one with just 1 spot. Good luck to all 4 of you. You are playing for this ratio variant of Stand by. I forgot. Literally just forgot the name of this comic. Right as I had to announce it. How embarrassing is that? Twig. All right, here we go. Good luck. Oops, I didn't realize the mouse was up there. First person off the board is... I think you're Freddy Krueger every time I see that sweater, dude.
I keep forgetting that I have a Star Wars sweater on too.
Mike. Not your lucky day. Next. Freddy Krueger.
Yep.
Sorry, Thomas. Yeah, off the board. We're down to Todd and Jesse. Who will win it? Ooh! Today's winner is Jesse. Congratulations, Jesse, on the twig win. I quit. You can't quit. You were fired. All right, next up, we've got category 3. And we've got Cody in it for 1 spot. Tomas for 2 spots. Well, these odds are pretty darn good for Tomas. All right, here we go. How this works is this is Sweetie issue number 1. This is what you two are playing for today. Let's go. Last person standing. Woo! 50-50. 50-50. Oh, shoot. Michael, you were there too, weren't you? Where were you, though? Oh, way up top. So was Chris Lee, actually. All right, good news, Tomas. You didn't lose yet. I forgot a couple people. Sorry, Cody. Let's be honest. You only had 1 shot. 1 out of 75. All right. So, and actually, Michael would be right here because he was first. And then I got to put these in order. So actually, it was Chris Lee. There we go. All right, now we are correct. Here we go. Pa. No, David got the phone. First person off the board. Cody's not happy. But you know what? It just wasn't your week. You didn't find the Ozzy Osbourne comic either. Next up. Chris Lee, you're down to 1. All right. Does anybody want to put a hedge bet on this? Because right now the odds for Tomas are really good. So if Michael or Chris Lee were to win, your odds of winning more money back are better. Nope. Literally can't do that. That's gambling. I could get in trouble. It was a joke. Let's go. Dang, is that 2 in a row? You just got taken off, Chris Lee? My man. Well, listen, Tomas has won like once so far. Michael and Reb have won like 1,000,000 times. So let's see who ends up being really lucky tonight. Ooh, it's 50-50 now. Tomas is sweating. Here we go. Oh, God. Is it ever good when it starts on your name? I can't remember. The winner is... Come on, man. The golden key remains in Michael's favor. All right. Well, there it was. All 3. I think I need to figure out how to do more rotations on the spin if there is a way. I feel like it just doesn't make sense because when it's on your name, you always lose. I feel like I have this narrowed down to an exact. All right, absolutely. Congratulations to the winners, to the losers, maybe next time, and to everybody, Merry Christmas. And maybe a Happy New Year. No, you'll see me. Just Merry Christmas. All right, Merry Christmas. Enjoy time with your family. Stay safe. Eat lots of food if you want. Hope you all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. As always, have a great night, everybody.